Hello, I'm Marielle. I'm a soul coach and a shamanic practitioner, and I would like to welcome you to this series on the birth power animal. In many shamanic traditions, as well as other modalities like Chinese medicine or astrology, there are specific characteristics that can be connected to certain dates. In this series, we're going to be looking at each of the birth animals or birth power animals that have been designated through medicine teachings that I've received through my own experience with my teachers. So, to begin with, for example, the otter is said to be represented by those born between January 20th and February 18th, inclusively, which also happens to be the dates of an Aquarius in Western astrology. With the birth power animal, we are looking at the nature of the animal and what it teaches through how it lives, how it hunts, the way that it moves, and the medicine that it brings. Medicine includes how it is with its family, what is the energy of the animal, is it fast, is it slow, what is its life cycle, and like the snake sheds its skin, how does that meet us? How is that representative of who we are? So, connecting with what you see in this animal and knowing about your personality and sometimes what you don't know about who you are is really the key. There aren't any hard and fast rules with this information. It's really what you take from it and how it aligns inside of you. That's the key to any teachings. So, a couple of questions to keep in mind. What is this animal teaching me about what I need more of in my life? What kinds of things am I drawn to about the nature of this animal? Based on what I know about the animal and how it lives, its family life, maybe even what it eats or where it lives, say the ocean or the forest, how does that relate to my own life? Keeping these things in mind, really check in with how they meet you, these characteristics. How do these characteristics meet you and your life? My only other caveat would be that these birth animals change from different shamanic traditions and how they see these animals and how they work with these animals. These animals in particular have come through what I learned with the Institute of Shamanic Medicine and my own experience working with animal allies and their medicine. Now sit back and enjoy taking in the medicine of this birth power animal.
Hello and welcome to the East of the Birth Animal Wheel. This is where Beaver sits from April 20th to May 20th. Beavers are the engineers of the animal world, and next to humans, they have the greatest impact on the physical environment. They build dams and dens to create the space for their families and are constantly adding to it and repairing these beautiful structures. Beavers mate for life, and they live in close-knit families that often include year-old kits as well as their newborn littermates. The adults tend to keep a keen lookout, and they warn of any danger that might threaten their family. They are highly adapted for life in the water with their webbed feet for swimming and large tails that act as rudders. And they have a huge lung capacity that enables them to stay underwater, sometimes for as long as 15 minutes. Beaver medicine teaches us about building and creating the life we want, and that we can create self-concepts and values and principles that we desire. Beaver teaches us that we have to act on our dreams to make them a reality. Beaver shows us the importance of protecting home and family. The den of the beaver resembles a womb space so that the beaver can help women to go within for the teachings of the feminine. Men with beaver totems have special gifts for working with women, for having access to that feminine side. While beavers appear lucky, the truth is that their luck is the result of hard work. Your beaver medicine is about being grounded and strong. You tend to only change out of necessity. Beaver people are loyal, stable, and you keep all your relationships clean and pure. You are practical, yet you have an eye for beauty. You give any projects that you're involved in and the people you're involved with a firm footing as a part of the stability for that project. The key to your spiritual pursuits is in your ability to stay grounded and stable. You are secure, and you make deliberate change slowly. When that change is necessary, however, you can invest all your energy, all your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical energy into that change. Now, as a beaver, you must be aware of your stubbornness. This has been born out of an ability to accept things as they are, and it's hard to change from that. So just be mindful of keeping flexibility as part of your focus for the day. The beaver takes all relationships seriously. They're important. And these relationships bring contentment to your life. This direction where Beaver sits allows us to take a look at our spiritual journey and quicken it if we have stopped seeking or slowed down our evolution. This east direction helps us to cast away any spiritual beliefs that no longer serve us, especially as we learn more about our interconnection with the spirit world. It helps us to keep attuned and connected to the spirit within ourselves. So, as Beaver, look at all the pieces of your life, be flexible, look at the structures and the foundation that you're building, and check in with the balance of the feminine and the masculine within. So that is your birth animal. Remember, there are no hard and fast rules. If you find that there are other things, characteristics, wisdom that you know about your birth power animal, and more comes to you after listening to this, or you begin to contemplate that medicine, take it in if it aligns with you and what you know to be true inside. If something doesn't fit, maybe contemplate it anyways. See if you might want to try it on to live in more balance. Experiment. Take a look at how you feel about this birth animal and welcome its energy into you. Dream with it. Work with it in ceremony or create rituals with this energy. Mostly, have fun playing with your animal. Be curious. Wonder about it. And if you see it in your daily life, that medicine is tapping you on the shoulder. Thank you for joining me. I send you big light ahead.